Mutants.
and Cyclops in it as well. So it's a real,
Extraordinary Species.
so it's a real early X-Men appearance. So.
Huh. I didn't get much this year. All my stuff is next year. So I better show stuff next year.
Yeah, I'm planning on getting an X-Men 4 next year. That's my goal. So
What's up,
Hey,
Callie?
Callie, what's up, buddy?
Cali Comics.
Callie went ahead and made sure that he bombarded us with Christmas covers. I don't think anyone has more Christmas covers than Callie in their collection. Because I was like, oh, like surely he'll run out around like day 10. No, he went strong all the way through, and he had a whole bunch. Yes, he's like, they only let me show 10 at a time, so I'm gonna keep going. He made 3 or 4 posts yesterday with Christmas covers, and I was just like, made me want to think about how many do I have. I started counting, and I'm like, I don't even have. I couldn't do 25 days of Christmas covers, even if I'm showing 1 cover a day.
I got these this year.
I like that.
Oh, I remember that.
I
Yeah,
like
I remember
that.
when it was.
I got this one. I don't even. I forgot what the person said it was.
I remember those.
But,
I never did read Wonder Woman, but dude,
that was that time. Like every cover, she was like on. She was bondage.
Yeah.
That's Bonnie's book, brother.
And then I got this one as well.
Yeah,
nice.
Second appearance of Sabrina Teenage Witch. But it's also a Frankenstein cover, so
that's cool.
Yeah.
So
I like Frankenstein.
Even Frankenstein had a heart. See, he's like he got a heart.
He got this one at 8 or something.
There's more than one heart. There's more than one heart.
7
Yeah, he should be hitting if that was blackjack because you only got a 7. You need to hit on that. So you can get.
Definitely could hit on that, or you can take your chances. Just do a double down.
He said he had another box of covers that he didn't know.
I can show a few that came in, but this is like I'm going to show a special one. So pull me up.
Special ones. There we go.
This is a special.
That. I like that.
I had somebody in the community that was really wonderful. This is an AOK.
Come on.
Oh, I need one of those.
I like that book.
I do need one of those myself.
Awesome book. Someone AOK'd me that. I have no idea who it is.
He must have been a good mouse, man. He was a good mouse.
Awesome gentleman and philosopher and all that good stuff. But this was awesome.
Yeah.
That was from the Band of Brothers auction, by the way. That was Bleeker's. That was part of the Bleeker. Yeah, Whodat and Bleeker's auctions.
And then I got a really nice copy of this. So this is like my third.
There you go.
Kirby.
Beautiful.
Number 1.
I love this.
Neat. I still need to watch that movie.
Oh, yeah. You need to, because the best part of it is the...
caught up on the Marvels movies.
Then this one is from 1972. I love my redheads.
Oh, I know that one. She's classic character.
Beautiful. Then we got one from 1950, issue 4, 14.
Wow.
Pre-code horror.
Golden Age.
Red shirt, blouse, and the blonde. Wow.
Hey, Ian, what's up, my buddy? And then from last Saturday, I can show these on Whodats. I'm simul streaming for you, buddy.
I see you.
Yep. Dracula Pence version.
Yes.
That's a Pence.
Oh, Pence, man, that's that Martin style.
Loved it. Another one.
That's good stuff. I like that.
Love my Dracula. Vampire Tales, Morbius. And in this one, if you guys didn't know, it was actually in this particular issue, it has Mephisto trying to assassinate Satana in this book.
Wow.
So it's a really good book. Nice, creepy issue 58.
Yeah, there you go.
Beautiful cover on this one.
Now, here's a question for you. Are those in Mylar?
What do you think?
Good man.
What do you think?
Mylar.
Oh, Mylar, baby. Oh, Mylar.
It's like, you know what house they came from.
Oh, man,
I wouldn't have anything left.
I love Mylar.
Come on, stupid camera.
I love me some Mylar.
Then My Fear, issue 4.
Nice. I turned into a Martian.
8.
There you go. And he needs some good bug spray.
And then what?
Window. Oh, like there looks like a bug coming through the window. He's got like a can of bug spray. He's like, no, this is gonna work.
And the one Silver Surfer I did not have in my collection, which blew me away. And I'm gotta read this.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
That's Homecoming. Really cool book. And then the Fire book that was in this box that blew me away. Second appearance of Scarlet Witch, because I'm a Scarlet Witch fan. Had nothing to do with Submariner. It's Scarlet Witch. Just be aware of that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Amazing book.
But not just that, you got a redhead Jean Grey right there. Too.
I know. Fire book.
And you like the color red? He's wearing the red trunks. The red trunks anymore. Yeah.
And then he got the red trunks on. Yeah. That's
the early years. That's the early.
And you
years
also got Namor throwing that flying clothesline too. He's just sitting there. He's like,
coming at him.
That was awesome.
They're like, what?
There you go. Boom.
Nice. That's a good one.
That's good stuff.
Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
Oh, he's working on it.
And Callie, you could join if you want. I put the link in the chat.
I'd love to see the Fiend, Callie Comics.
It's also in the hunt chat, so you can always join.
Whodat's what's going on Friday's version of the hunt?
War games.
War games are supposed to be going on.
Right. War games
is NWO is NWO going to be representing?
Yes, the NWO versus.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be Tony. I don't know if it's Whodat. Actually, I think it's Tony Whodat, and then they may have the assistance of a certain former world champion.
Cool.
You mean the immortal one?
NWO.
Immortal Biggie Shaq.
Doggone it.
How about Papa D Runk though? Maybe a Papa D Runk appearance.
I don't know who in the NWO is making it, but it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
So you never know what the Fiend. You never will know what the Fiend or Bleecker Street the Crow is gonna do.
Yep.
Never know. We have no idea what the NWO is going to do.
Because Bleecker Street could be hanging from the rafters, right? That dude's one of the from the rafters.
He could always be hanging from the rafters. And the NWO, you never know how many are actually there. Like they could say we only got 3, and all of a sudden the 5th one pops out somewhere. Where'd that guy come from? They got the commissioner, so you never know what the rules are going to be. They can change on a dime.
The commissioner.
Oh, by the way, so some good news happened, I guess, in the last week. I'm over the 900 hump. 902.
Yeah.
There you go.
902.
Well done.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you,
awesome.
all you guys out there and ladies.
Awesome, man.
I appreciate it.
What's Splash on at the moment?
7. Well, I have to look. Give me a moment. I'll look. I will look.
Uh-oh.
He is.
I'm gonna live stream tomorrow for the first time in
why not?
about a year.
Hey, if I'm awake, brother, I'll be watching.
More people that see Whodat, the better.
That's right.
I'll put a link in the chat if I do when I live stream, so you can join.
Whodat and
tell Drew Manchu to watch it.
696.
Yep. I'm at a strong 433. Still trying to chug my way up to 500.
The more lives you do, the more audience that comes to watch.
Also, shorts. Yeah. I found shorts got me to 1,000.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 doing wee shorts.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have any shorts. I should be making some shorts, but I haven't done any.
I haven't done those.
I don't need to have at least one. It's the most you can do is a minute. So and that's the thing. I don't know if I can condense anything down to a minute.
Yeah.
Takes me about an hour just to show one.
Do a short on Thanos and then show that book.
Yeah.
That's the final shot.
I could.
That's
I am gonna do another video where I do a list and that one's going to be going into a dive about who the true villain in the Rocky series is. Like, who is the true villain of Rocky? I'm getting into it, and I'm going to point out different things about the people that people perceive as heroes and villains, and at the end, you may be a little shocked at who the true villain of Rocky is.
What is up, my man?
Hello, back.
You know, it says, G-Man, did you send my $50 for subscribing yet?
What?
That's subscribe. He wants his money.
What did I subscribe to, Bad Signal?
I'm very curious.
But the true villain of Rocky is Philadelphia. Yeah, you may think that.
That could be an option. That could be an option.
Nice to see you back.
Didn't someone say Spider Rico the other day?
Yes, yeah. Was it Beckham was like, where does Spider Rico fit in any of this? I was like, Spider Rico. I mean, other than the headbutt, like he wasn't that bad of a guy. He actually ends up being subjugated by Rocky in like the later films. He's like, yeah, he works for me and he washes dishes. Like, so Rocky gave him a job washing dishes. So I mean, I think they patched things up. He's not that bad of a guy. He just gave him that one headbutt.
Yeah. I like the Rocky lore. The whole thing's pretty good. I love the Creed movies. Those are excellent.
Yeah.
I hated to see that one guy get screwed. I think they dropped charge against him. He was going to play more of that Kane, but they parted ways for a while. I think when they dropped the charges, man, that dude should get his shit back. That's just me.
I think that ultimately he'll be back into making movies and things. It's just gonna take a little while. As far as him, I mean, the time that it came for him couldn't have been worse. I mean,
his name John. I think his name's Jonathan Majors, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, great actor, man. Solid.
Yeah. Man. It came at the worst possible time because it's like they were setting up for him to be huge as Kang, and then that just ruined all that. And I mean, I still kind of hold out hope that they'll do something with it, like, even if it's quick, like something small. Even if you show him getting killed, perfect. Because it just give him something to like end that character off and make
Get
it
some
like
closure.
Just because I mean I think that when it comes down to it, I mean I mean, and I'm no lawyer or nothing like that, but I know that with everything, it seems like everything is settled now, and really, he should be able to go back and make some money, whether those companies deserve to hire, whether they choose to hire him back, and that's a question.
Some knowledge that Drew would drop about right now. He would say, with Jonathan Majors, it's like everyone in life, man. They all make mistakes. Mm-hmm. Look at our main man down in Florida, Matt Gaetz. Sometimes a man does make mistakes. And then if you look at the ladder, you look at the Green Lantern, Simon Baz. He had some mistakes in his last Simon Baz. And then you look at an old guy with the red hat that used to be named Chat. I mean, anyway, but people have some times, man. Oh, shit, man. Well, Kyle, did you see where that rhyme was going?
And then if you want to go a bit further, you look at someone like CM Punk, right? Look at him now.
I would say,
he came back, he's better than ever.
You bring up Green Lantern, you look at that Superman trailer.
Yeah.
People make mistakes. They sat there and they put a guy that looks like Simple Jack as Guy Gardner. He looks terrible, And it just like that looks bad. I mean, I'm not saying that he's going to be bad in the movie. I think it's going to be. I'm curious to see what happens with it. I'm just because it's supposed to be a Superman movie, but there's a lot of supporting people, and I feel like they're not gonna have that big of a role. But as long as it makes sense, it could be good.
I wanted more red hair. I wanted more red hair on the guy Gardner. It was too blonde for me.
I wanted him not to have the Mo haircut.
I didn't mind that dumb haircut. I mean, he looks so stupid, and I'm sure he's going to be a guy that we're all going to be like, yeah, someone punch this bastard in the mouth. Because that's what
the thing with that haircut is everybody knows who it is. You see, straight away I knew who it was.
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
We'll see. It'll be fun.
Who's looking forward to Raw? Netflix, the first Netflix Raw. I think it's going to be awesome.
I have to say that football on Christmas went pretty smoothly, so I have high hopes for it. I have high hopes that it's not going to crash instantly. Oh, wow. That's a good thing.
So, well, the main event's Punk versus
Seth
Rollins. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Oh wow, that'll be a good match. Yeah.
So they're
That's like
testing
Ring
that
of
out.
Honor early
They're
2000s.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're testing that out to see how that plays. I think for WrestleMania. You know,
Hey, Boston, your
Mm.
boy used to be called Tyler Black, didn't he? In the
That's
Ring
right.
of
He was
Honor
Tyler
days.
Black.
Colby Lopez. Amen.
Yep. He was Tyler Black in the
Oh, G-Man.
with Jimmy Jacobs and with Jimmy
Yeah,
Jacobs
being little
and
meanie.
Brody Lee.
Brody Lee.
Brody
and,
Lee, I love Brody Lee.
Yeah. He was a big deal back then.
Hello, baby.
There he is.
There you go.
There he is.
What a cutie.
Like, I just needed a hug. I just needed a hug.
Yeah.
Those bells are cute.
Hey, I'm gonna go because I've got family here. So
Buddy.
Oh, all right.
All right, Kyle.
Chris, Kyle, what you got going on? Tell the people what you got going. You said you're
I've
doing a
got-
show tomorrow?
yeah, I might go live tomorrow and try my laptop out.
There you go, buddy.
Cool.
And so I'm on holiday for another week or so. So I might do a few videos during that time. So yeah, that's about it.
Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on, Kyle.
Yeah, man,
thank
it's
you
been
very
fun.
much.
All of us. Look at us.
Yeah, I haven't done this in a long time, so
This is
family.
Simple Simon from my neck of the woods.
Yeah, look at that, Simple Simon.
Simon, what's up, buddy? How are you, my dude?
So definitely take care, man.
Yeah, bro.
You and the family enjoy. Eat enough barbecue for us all.
Yeah. There you
know,
go.
it's the winter time for us.
Did you like that? Did you like those photos?
Yeah. I was like, it's warm enough for me to do barbecue. I should have. Man. Have a good time with the family. Enjoy. Happy holidays. And stuff like that.
I'll see you around. I'll be around.
Yeah. See ya.
All right. See you.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was gonna say, in the trailer, the crypto scene was cool. Like I did like that.
I'm
that
sorry. I'm looking forward to it, but you know the dog's gonna steal the whole movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The dog is gonna steal that movie.
Yeah. So
dog
that's
gonna steal that movie. Just I'm telling you now.
Only thing I'm worried about, and it's not even. Only thing I'm worried about is feels like this is an ensemble trying to introduce a lot of things.
All at once.
That's what I think too.
Yeah, that's what I think it feels like, and I don't. And see, I'm a Marvel person, but I'm a movie person at heart. I like movies, and I want all movies to do good because the more movies do good, the more movies I can go see.
Yep.
But I'm kind of worried. That's the thing I'm worried about because it's okay not to do an origin story, but it's not okay to introduce 1,000 characters when you have people go and see it who have no idea what new idea. Yeah. I would love to take my wife, but she's gonna have questions about Guy Gardner. This is terrific. What's the guy who looks like a mole man?
Metamorpho.
Metamorpho. So she questions about Metamorpho. Hey, how's the dog have power? Who's this Hawk Girl flying around? Because didn't he have a Hawk guy and Black Adam? So it's a lot of questions. That a person like
one
that.
movie I'm looking forward to that I've been waiting all year. I'm gonna go. Me and the Queen are gonna go watch it on Friday. That's our date night, and we're gonna watch it Friday night. Is Nosferatu? I am looking.
Yes, I was gonna say Nosferatu just came out yesterday, and that looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
Looking forward to that for a long time.
I heard that was real good.
I heard that too.
Oh well, that's what they said. It was a little bit longer, so it's I think little more than 2 hours, which is good.
Is it really?
Oh, cool. Yeah, and they said that it was like it had really good reviews on it. So I think everyone that's gonna see it should be happy with it. And I mean, depending on I'm not sure how scary it's gonna be. I have a feeling that I don't know if it's gonna be intensely gory, but I think they are gonna do a really good job.
It's gonna have a real creep factor from what I've seen on the previews. It looked pretty good.
Yeah. So I think it'd be more creepy than gory, but it's going to be a pretty good. That's
okay. Jeff has been trying to convince me to watch Terrifier 3, and I can't go around to watching it.
I haven't seen any of
it. He bugged me. Poor Jeff. I love my dude. He had me he bugged me for like a year to watch that Terrifier series, the 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a gore fest. That's all it is. It's not scary.
Yeah.
It's just gory. It's just
I'm
complete
not a
gore.
I'm not a big fan of that type of stuff. Like I've seen
I was
plenty of
like,
gory movies,
and
but
it's
like
messed up. I mean,
Yeah.
I get it, but it's really messed up movie.
yeah, well that's the thing is just like, you know, like for me, I'm just like, you know,
It's
like
kinda
I've seen
shock
plenty
and
of
awe.
gory stuff, but I'm kind of like, you know what? Like when
I
it
like
gets to be
those. I like
way
those
over the top, I'm like,
psychological thrillers. Like,
Those
I
are
like,
good. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
like Get Out. Like Get Out.
Yeah.
Get Out was good.
Get Out was good.
Yeah, so it's
I
like
like
stuff
that
like that.
one
I like.
they did Legend. I don't know if you've seen that one. What was it? Cabin in the Woods? The one
Oh
that had,
no, not Cabin in the Woods. You talking about the other one with Batista?
yes.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
a knock in
looks
the
cool.
knock in the cabin. A knock
Yeah.
in the cabin.
It had something like
Need
the
to watch
part
it.
in it with the end of the
That
world.
was good. That was
That was really
Me and the
good.
wife need to watch
the
that.
plane
We gotta
started
watch it.
falling out of the sky. And
That was
Yeah.
really good. Yes, that was a
There's
good
one,
one.
There.
there's one coming out soon that has Hugh Grant in it that looks pretty crazy. Where basically like he's got
Is that when the girls come to the house?
Yeah, they come to the house. He's like, "Oh, I'm just making a pie," and then the girl looks and she sees it's a scented candle that's given out. That, and then they found that they're trapped in the room. And he's like, "You can escape. You just got to pick the right doors." And you know, and I guess he's like testing them all throughout. So that looks like it's gonna be a big psychological. I don't know when that comes out, but it looks kind of good.
Yeah, it's but it's like it's so much come out in the last few weeks that it's hard to keep up with everything. Like we're
I
just
actually
talking about
wonder,
all
too.
these TV shows that came out. So it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
crazy.
I like Creature Commandos. I think that's excellent.
Good show. It really is done well. Like
I'm loving that. That
I
cartoon
didn't
is so
know
much fun.
and it's actually really good. Like that's
Yeah.
why James Gunn shines is
Yeah.
with characters that aren't big in the first place. They like the obscure characters because he can pull out some really cool stuff out of all those characters.
I've been liking it so far. It's been pretty decent.
Yeah, my favorite character in the show right now is Frankenstein. Frankenstein's
Yeah, he's
hilarious.
pretty cool.
He's like, and you can tell that like he's just like he's got like kind of like the mind of a kid, but I would say he's got like the mind of a teenage boy a little bit.
Yeah,
But
total jealousy. It just loses his mind. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good stuff though. Like I like him. And then you know, and they've done some pretty good twists too with it. Where it's like, I thought it was going one way, now it's kind of coming the other way.
Who is the director? You guys can help me. The director that did Pan's Labyrinth and he did Hellboy.
Oh, Guillermo Torres.
He's finally
Guillermo del
doing
Toro.
a Frankenstein movie. It's been his
Oh
dream
wow.
to make Frankenstein. So he's going to do a Frankenstein movie.
He had
He works for it for a while now.
Yeah, he has a good series on Netflix called a Cabinet.
Cabinet Curiosity.
Yeah, that was great. I was like, because he's a really good director and like he's also a really good artist too. Like like when he did the Hellboy movies that he did were really good. Like the Golden Army one was awesome, and it's just like and it's all just like based on. And the thing is that like he helped with the creature design because like he's a great artist in that same respect. So he's shown his sketchbooks and stuff.
Hey,
before, and, like,
Ian,
awesome
what's up,
stuff.
buddy?
Like Pan's Labyrinth was a great movie too.
Ian.
Yeah,
What's
Pan's
that?
Labyrinth, Pan's Labyrinth was a great movie too.
I love that movie. It's a great movie. Excellent.
Yeah.
Sad, but good.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, but there was so much to it that was like, you know, like his thoughts and his world was awesome. I was like, I just remember watching it, and then you know, like the thing with like the monster with the eyes. I was like, I didn't know how I was gonna see it. And then when it was on, I was like, that thing is terrifying.
It was
an
creepy.
awesome
It was scary.
really,
Yeah,
really
it
good.
scared you. It was good.
But I know that you know, when it comes to him, he's a great director. So if he's getting a Frankenstein movie, that thing's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, he's been working. He's been trying to do it for years, and he's finally going to go through with it now. So he's been working on that for a while now.
Yeah, he's a good director. I like him. And then I was gonna say, so I wonder because I think it was last year, right? It was either last year or the year before they did that last Voyage of the Demeter that didn't do so hot, and now they're doing Nosferatu. So I wonder.
No one liked it. I liked that movie. I don't get it. Sarah, sweetheart, my daughter's on. Hey, baby, how are you, honey?
So like it was funny.
No one liked this movie. I don't understand. What is there not to like about it? What's cool? What they didn't like was the ending. I had a lot of complaints about the ending of that movie because
I didn't see it, but
no, well, it's they try to turn it into in the book when you read the novel, everybody on the Demeter just gets wiped. Everybody's dead. No one survives. So in the movie, because it's Universal, they're trying to reboot the Universal monsters.
Yeah.
And this is one way they could do it. And in the movie, they wipe everybody out except 2 people, and they jump ship before they get to London.
Yeah.
And my daughter watched. I knew she. I've weaned that girl on horror movies. I knew she watched it.
So now she's we're the secrecy now.
Good.
No, but like, so is Nosferatu? Because that's how I figured. I was like, all right, so Demeter got to be Universal. Is Nosferatu also Universal?
I think so. I had
a feeling that's why they put them one back to back, which is great. In that way, because I mean, like the Universal. I mean, and I'll say like, just to give, I guess, a pat on the back.
I'm not sure
the Universal style. Is like if you watch like the Werewolf by Night movie that started out in black and white and then turns like that was totally Universal back in the they took
Did you see that, Legend?
Got up on my Marvel stuff. I know what y'all are talking about. The
Werewolf by Night, the Disney one.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
I've seen that one.
It's only an hour.
Looks like the film looks like Universal 1940s era monster
Legend.
movies.
It's so good.
They did a colored version as well.
Yeah.
So like,
black and white's the best. But I'll be perfectly honest with you. What's so cool about that is we get to see somebody in that, and that's Man Thing. Man Thing is in it.
Dang, I didn't know that.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm right on one.
They borrowed so much and they made it look from like an old movie that like I mean so what I would say is that like if Marvel went back and they did that for their horror thing, those movies can make money and they can be big. You just gotta.
They won't cost a lot. They won't cost a lot.
No. But that I wish they did more of that. That there was like awesome.
And that's what they needed. They need good directors that like if you're into a Frankenstein movie, Del Toro's the guy you want. So because that's gonna bring that everybody back.
Really
and if they knock it out of the park with Nosferatu and then the Frankenstein, then that means I'm getting my Wolfman movie.
Yeah,
and that's all I care about.
Exactly.
I want my Wolfman.
For that one is like
Mummy too, please.
Remember the
Let's
Wolfman?
please make a good Mummy.
He's like, for every man who is pure in heart and says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms and the autumn moon is bright.
Mm-hmm.
The gypsy shit right there. That's gypsy style.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's the thing. Is like
Lon Chaney Jr.
Yep.
You know what's
Claude
cool
Rains was in there too. He played the father of the Lon Chaney character. Yeah, Claude Rains. Invisible Man was Claude Rains.
Yep.
I remember.
Carlito, buddy, what is up?
I want to say I think that was it. So IFC like we'll put on a bunch of crazy movies during different times, and I remember they put on American Werewolf in London over Halloween, and that's just like the thing with that movie, I really do wish it was either longer or they made a second part. Like I wish they kind of cut it in two, just because that movie needed more. Like they needed I don't know if a sequel, but
Which
that movie was begging American Werewolf in London.
Excellent. The first one was excellent.
Favorite movies.
So I don't know if they needed a sequel, but like if they cut it into 2 parts, that would have been cool. But like,
they won an Academy Award. They won an Academy Award for special effects in American Werewolf in London. Yeah,
but it was so good. Like when he's in the town, when they walk in that bar and like they're just like don't like whatever you do, leave before this and don't get off the road. Like stay on the road. And then like when the people hear that the wolf is out there and like someone needs to help those boys, they're never gonna make they built up the horror to it so well. And then as he's getting closer to the moon, like it was just such a great build up and a great way of telling that story. And it
was excellent.
So and that's the thing.
Do you know that one movie? And here's one of the best lines from it. He goes like this. He goes, "One who has only lived one lifetime, you're a very wise man, Van Helsing." That's that Bela Lugosi, man, because when
I was just going to say, that's Bela Lugosi, isn't it?
Yeah, in 1931, Bela did that movie.
It almost sounded like it, too.
His English was, he didn't know English, So he was Hungarian, and he was
Yep.
basically just reading it out, or trying to read it.
Yep.
It was weird, but it worked. It sounded freaky, and it worked.
Another good werewolf movie I liked was Silver Bullet.
Oh God, I have
Yeah,
not
never
watched
seen
that in
Remember
years.
Silver Bullet? You've never seen that?
I've
No,
seen it,
no.
but I was a
Chris.
kid. I need to rewatch
It's a
it.
werewolf
Still.
movie. You need to see that.
I want to. I've never
Best-
seen. You know
best
why?
werewolf
Because
movies.
and the thing is that like because that's a Stephen King movie, a Stephen King
Yes.
book, right? So that's the
Very
thing. I
good.
think a lot of his stuff doesn't get. There's a lot of things that he made that don't get streamed anymore. Really, you have to kind of go and find them. And
Yeah,
I mean,
Silver
there's a few
Bullet
different-
is a really good film. You definitely got to
Yeah.
watch it.
Find it.
I
You
want
can
to check
find
it out. I definitely do. I would say like that, and then there's another one, vampire movie with Bill Paxton. I think it's called Near Dark. It doesn't stream on anything. I don't know where it is, but
Maybe you
I've
could
been-
find it on archive.org. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I get most of my DOS games. I'm downloading these games from like the 90s, like 1992 Doom 2. I did Quest for Glory, King's Quest.
Really?
I'm
Nice.
downloading these old DOS
Doom,
games.
man, I remember Doom. God.
And archive.org has these old DOS games, and I'm just downloading them, and it reminds me of my young years when we got a computer for the first time. It's fun.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. No, and Carlito's 100% right. Physical media is king. If you can find them, and you have those, if you can find them and you have them, like that's perfect. I actually heard my sister was telling me that she watched Beetlejuice on Max, and they censored the part where Beetlejuice in the new Beetlejuice, they censored the part was like, hey fucker, like they got rid of that. They took it out, and I'm like, that's in the theaters. It's like you heard him say it. And no, they beep it out, and I'm like, really? I was like, that's
it was
ridiculous.
basically a reboot of the first movie, but the only thing my wife she got into it, but didn't get into it as much as I did until the end. I liked the ending of that movie. The end of that movie, I was rolling. I was laughing so hard. She's like, "This isn't that funny." I go, "To me, it is." But the musical was awesome.
I'll tell you. It was a reboot for like not just for like adults, but it's for kids because my daughter wanted to see it just because of what's her name?
Jenny Ortega.
Jenny Ortega. That's the only reason she every time Jenny Ortega was on screen, my daughter smiled. She was like, Wednesday.
Here we go.
Wednesday.
Rod is there, buddy. Rob, what's up? Not near Mint is there. There you go.
So I just haven't I haven't really done that kind of searching lately. I try to go to archive.org, see what the government will give me first.
Nice
and
to
then
see.
I'll go anti-government. Pirates of the Bay or anti-government. But hey, sometimes the only way you can get stuff is the Pirates of the Bay.
Yeah.
It's not like, I want to watch V, the original TV series with Mark Singer.
Yes.
I can't find it on streaming anywhere. And I want to
How about
watch
this
it.
one, Chris, for a kind of a switch up? Another Stephen King film. The Fog, the original Fog, with Andrea, what's her name? Balboa?
Is that the one where the fog was like burning them like acid?
The first
Yeah.
one, the new
From
one.
Swamp Thing Girl, the Swamp.
No,
Thing from Swamp
is
Thing Girl.
that in the first? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. I didn't see the new one.
The new one's First
I
one,
never seen the new one, so I don't.
Adrian, what's her name? She played in the
From Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
And she's also the voice of Catwoman in the original Batman animated
Yeah,
series
yes,
with Kevin
yes.
Conroy.
Yes,
She was
yeah.
the Catwoman, and she was hot as hell. She was the Snake Lady in the HBO series Carnival. And
Yep.
she did that kind of later.
Carnival
And,
was really
hey,
good.
She was still good looking though, right? I mean, fucking great looking gal. Dude. Oh, she appeared in the Swamp Thing TV show, the CW, or I don't know if it was CW, who DC or someone. They did a Swamp Thing TV show. She's one of the scientists that lures old whoever Abigail Arcane to work for him.
Absolutely. I hope you guys
Adrienne
did.
Barbeau was in there.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like a funny cameo because I was like, oh, there's the real Adrienne Barbeau from the original movie, 1982 Swamp Thing
She
or
was
whatever.
she did a nice reboot in
There's a links in the chat. Papa.
there was a
Love you, Papa.
is Papa in the chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Hey Papa, what's up, buddy?
There you go, Papa. I'll send it
Cowboys,
to you.
what was it?
send it
Bebop?
to you,
No,
probably.
Cowboy Bebop? Is that what it's called?
Was it that Peter Weller movie where it was like he was in space? God, what was that old movie Peter Weller was in? I don't remember the name of it. It was a goofy
Cowboy Bebop. She was also in that too.
Oh, okay.
That was actually a really good series. It was on Netflix. They had one episode, one season of it. That wasn't bad.
The anime
Nobody
was awesome.
liked it. Nobody liked it.
You know what? Because it's different from the anime.
Yeah,
it's different in a certain way. So people really wanted it to be like just like the the
and
actual
it's funny,
anime.
Legend.
The
She
anime is
plays
great.
an activist in it. she plays a really, really, really hard ass activist in that. Adrian Barbeau. Yeah, can't say her name right.
Yeah, she's still out there doing good.
Ian and Becca.
I sent you the link, Papa, and so hopefully you get it. If anybody's watching the Thursday night football game, it's terrible. And I got two fantasy football players playing, but my opponent has the quarterback for Chicago playing, which is not doing good either. So I'm okay. I'm still in a fight for the championship. Oh my God! But yeah, appreciate everybody stopping through. Hope everybody had a good holiday. Hopefully everybody has a good rest of the holiday going into the new year, because New Year, you can do anything in the new year. It's a new year.
Yeah, that's right.
So
go back to work for 2 days and then I'm off.
What? Yeah, it's so funny is I go. I'm off tomorrow. I think I'm gonna take my wife to my wife and daughter. We're gonna go to this breakfast spot, but Monday I could have worked Monday. I work a little extra, like a little overtime on Monday, but then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday again. So it's kind of be funny. So we got a guy waiting in the chat, waiting backstage. I don't have a special video. I don't have a special video for this guy. I
love me some Rob Worse too.
Let's see what I can play for this guy.
I love me some Rob Worse, not near Mint, man. He's one of the best.
Rob, exactly.
He ain't no Peter Raquel, he ain't no Boston Chris, he ain't no Seth freaking Rollins Chris sing my song. Whoa! I can't.
All right, we're gonna introduce this guy with this video. It's a great video. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
How you doing, Papa? Nice. Cool,
good to see you, Papa Wheelie.
It's
aggressively relaxing. What is up, my dude?
He says, I also have Caleb Williams, and things are looking good for my championship. Yeah, they're not looking good for my person I'm playing against either, because it's a 2 quarterback league we're playing in, and yeah, when one of your quarterbacks has like 11 points, it doesn't bode well for you to go for. So even though my receivers aren't doing any good tonight, it's okay because his quarterback isn't doing anything as well. So we'll see. What's up, Locke again? I think Locke is back. So hello.
Yeah, and a lot of nice books pop up from What's the Deuce? That was pretty nice.
Have no line or D line. Pop says, I'm a Chicago fan, and they have no O line and D line. they're just out there playing football. That's all they're doing, Papa. That's all, just out there making millions, doing nothing. Oh my God, that's funny though. Oh man, so. Hope everybody has a good new year. If I don't see people who are watching the chat, that's all I can see on my end. Graphic content, we're going to keep going. Chris is going to keep doing his fantastic forum, which I love. I love that show as well. I wish I could have stayed on it longer. I don't even know what time they ended. Dude, I was so sick. I stayed on and for a little while, then I passed out. I literally went to sleep.
Yeah, we went for about 3 hours and then I just cut it off because it had been 3 hours. I was like, you know what, And then it was, oh wow! I just took a look at the squad. Oh no!
Yeah, time just flies. You start talking about things you like.
Yeah. No, I mean it was a good show. We had a lot of fun. Just talking about just about anything, and but yeah, 3 hours. What was really the limit that we had, and then we went ahead and just called it a night.
Yeah. I know we're gonna probably do a Band of Brothers auction. Probably, I don't know exactly the date, but it's got to be like 2 or 3 weeks from now. It's gonna be like mid-January. So anybody looking for that? Myself, Papa Willie. I don't know if Chris will be available this time.
K-pop Chunky.
Eventually, these days, I'll get the nerve. I think I might have to do newer books.
Bleeker's gonna be there, so it's gonna be a nice little auction when we do it in January. So y'all stay tuned for that. That's all I want to say. And also, don't forget, like I said, channel membership giveaway. Channel membership giveaway. We got G-Man already in. We got Matt in there. We got Steppo in there. We got first appearances in this.
Al, my brother, what's up? How you doing, Dusty?
What's up, Big Al? So this is all channel membership giveaway, but I'm gonna add a Nova one as well. So somebody's gonna win all of these books who's a channel member, and they have different levels of channel membership. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. If this becomes very successful, it's gonna be a
stream.
Yeah.
Al, I'm just simulcasting. I'm making sure people see who
it's me and Chris's graphic content. So yeah.
I need the what's it called? I need the unofficial channel member entry so I can go ahead and throw my entry in. I just really want that Spider Woman.
Did you get anything special? Did you get anything special, Papa? For Christmas?
Oh, a new game.
Oh,
Funko Fusion.
What is that?
Funko Fusion.
Funko Fusion.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
It's Funko Pop people that you can play as.
Is it really?
They have the guy that was in
NBA 2K25.
Oh,
there you go.
Nice.
That's a fun one.
You're gonna be dunking on people, folks.
NBA games are awesome.
Cool.
Don't let Papa dunk on you now.
I've been watching. Papa's been playing Fortnite. I've been seeing when he's on there, and I kind of sneak in there and watch it a little bit.
Actually, I haven't checked it out yet. I do want to check out that Rival.
It's so fast. I mean, I'm like, what?
I want to check out that Marvel Rival
hit the field.
Is Marvel, I haven't checked it out yet, but I know people have been talking about Marvel Rivals, so I definitely want to check that out. I don't know if anybody else. Oh, look at this!
Is that the hardcover?
Ooh, nice.
That's a hardcover.
That's great.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
I play Marvel Rivals on the Xbox version, but what I can do, Perry Comics or Perry Gaming, he plays on the computer, and Hack Comics plays on PS5. It's all cross-platform, so you just kind of add each other by your username. Dude, it's awesome. I play as Adam Warlock is fun, and I play as Namor. Submariner's fun on there.
Really?
Yeah, I heard they have a ton of characters, which I just don't know anybody.
Puts things on the ground, and the octopus go after the characters, and you throw these harpoons. And man, Namor's awesome.
I definitely want to check it out because it looks like a lot of fun.
Coming out
it's on Xbox too.
It's on Xbox.
It was Xbox
and PS5.
What's it called again?
Marvel Rivals. Yeah, it's free to download. Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, people play as the Hulk, Rocket Raccoon. I guess Warlock, Submariner. They have all types of characters and stuff.
Yeah, I heard they got characters people forgot about.
Got in there.
Its Rivals is pretty cool.
Riri's in there. I'm pretty damn sure Riri's in there.
It is good? Okay, cool. I'll have to check it out.
Ironheart. Or that could be Iron Man. I have no idea. But there's one character that looks like Riri, but it could be an Iron Man skin, so I'm not real sure.
Mhm.
But it's still badass
I think
either way.
I think she is in it.
Yeah.
Well,
There's so many characters.
Seattle 163. That was a terrible game. That was a terrible game. The Thursday night football. No, Amazon's not too happy about that one.
I have you saved on, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna get Al on there. Al, I'll add you here. I'm gonna get on the L Xbox later tonight.
I'm at the Al. Send me that on IG.
Yeah.
I'm not even close to much. I'm not close to my Xbox. I have to add you on there. I'm not Whodat Comics on.
His username is on there. Is called Dusty Brick Brown, all one word.
Yeah.
I can go from Robert Galvin's profile.
Yep,
and
he's there.
I could steal all.
I used to have another profile, but I can't log in.
By the way, Legend, are you getting a lot of like spam through your messages on Xbox? For like,
spammed on Discord by some
Right.
kid named Ninjex, and there's some other kid. They spam me on Discord all the time, so I need to find out. I got to go to Do Not Disturb, maybe. I don't know.
they got stuff like talking about, well, I got credits or extra games and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know who you are. No idea who you are. Forget it.
If it says it's from Xbox, that's good. But yeah, these other people, I do.
Yeah, I don't know who these other people are.
Yeah, and I just have to delete it. You know? But yeah, I get it too. Crazy world out there. Freaking weirdo people. What do you call those anyway? Like bots. And some of them are bots. Some of them are just
they just want to get your account.
Yeah, that's exactly what they want.
The PHI.
How long I've had that account? Probably 20 years.
It's so funny. I have an account I can't get into no more. I should have called Xbox about it, but I just said, I was too lazy. I just created a new one. I couldn't get into it anymore because I don't have access to the email. Is it all right? No problem. I think my name is Zero Cool 95. I think that's my name, but I'm not sure. Yes. Hackers was like one of my favorite movies when I was younger.
Hackers was excellent.
Yeah,
excellent.
I was like, great movie. I tried to, but look, it's so funny. You try to rewatch that, and I was like, yeah, that's not. Oh my god, that's a rough rewatching.
Doesn't hold up.
I love that movie. That movie's awesome. I have no problem rewatching it. Honestly, the thing that's a problem. That's another movie that like should have. Like it needed to be longer. Like if you give me a more, because I like those characters, so it's just like I wanted to see more of them, and it's just like it just seems like it's so quick. It goes so quick from dude moves to New York and gets to know everybody, and then like within like 5 minutes, it's like they're already onto the thing where they're sinking the Belson. It's so quick of a movie, but it's a great movie for what it is. But I mean, and the fact that they're like fighting, like they're basically jousting over the TV network and stuff. The dude wants to put on the Outer Limits, and she's like, "No, I'm watching my my program over here. What are you doing?" But yeah, it's a great movie. There's so many good movies from back in the day. So many of them. Actually, Purple Rain was on IFC over the weekend. Good. No, IFC is incredible, and I was like, oh, Purple Rain. I haven't seen Purple Rain in years. Purple Rain is a great movie. If you haven't seen the whole.
My dad got the record
whole
Purple
Rain. It's
Rain.
An incredible movie. Very, very good.
It's so bad though if you really think about the history behind Purple Rain, the movie, and Warner Brothers, they screwed him out a lot of money on that movie. A lot.
They always do. The old people, the big guy always screws the little guy.
They really hurt him bad on that.
Yeah, but it was a good movie though. I would recommend it to anybody.
My father-in-law had The Wiz on. I didn't know it was The Wiz.
Oh my gosh!
I was watching. I was like, man, this is a terrible movie. What is it? My wife goes, that's The Wiz. You don't know.
Oh, The Wiz is great.
I said, I'm sorry.
Diana Ross, and it was Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson and Nipsey
It
Russell.
was Barry Gordy up there. Barry Gordy's Motown's version of Wizard of Oz, man. Great fucking movie. I mean, that movie is iconic. For the African American community of America,
they need to do more updated music movie of that. But it's
Richard Pryor.
They kind of did.
He said Morris Day in the Times.
Oh, Morris Day was hilarious. And I'm like just laughing and everything. Yeah, Nipsey Russell was in it too. Yeah. It was a great movie, and I remember like
Wiz is okay. I love
Papa. I hate to say Papa. I agree. I was watching, and I was like, "What is this?" I was like, "What is this?" My wife goes, "That's The Wiz." What are you talking? You didn't know? You never seen The Wiz? I was like, "I don't remember it being this bad."
The Wiz is a great movie.
Your parents shielded you from watching it. Maybe they knew it was bad. Who knows, man?
I don't remember. I don't remember it as a kid. That's probably the thing. That's all.
80s, they ran The Wiz. Like they ran The Wiz a lot in the early 80s on we had a cable box early in the early 80s. And, I don't know what channel it was on. It could have been like HBO or something. I don't know. It was on one of the channels. Yeah.
What's it called? That main song from it. Can you feel a brand new day? They put that on every PSA they could. It was on. All the time.
I loved it as a little kid. I dug it.
I did too. I thought it was great.
I was a child of the Sesame Street era. I loved singing and dancing and all the fun. And the Wizard of Oz stuff is just classic,
Yeah. Here's another hot take for everybody if you weren't sure about it. So I'd say you know who the real villain in the Wizard of Oz is, don't you? Maybe you do. Maybe you don't.
Glinda.
It's the Queen Witch, the White Witch.
Yes, Glinda the Good Witch is actually the good witch of the movie.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, and I can give an explanation as to why. So when you look at it, right, the Witch of the East or whatever it was gets smashed by the house, right? And then you have the Wicked Witch of the West who's keeping everything at bay. And then the Wizard, what's it called? The Witch of the West is scared. Oh, those two witches, the wicked ones, were scared of the wizard because they thought he actually had actual powers. When they're both out of power, what's the wizard do? He bounces. And then because he knows Glinda's bad news. And then Glinda, at the very end of the movie, after Dorothy does all her dirty work, she's like, you could have left anytime you wanted. All you do is just say, there's no place to go home and click your heels.
Nobody paid attention.
2 hours ago.
Yep. I want to see that one you told me about, Whodat, the newest one. What is it?
Oh, Wicked.
I want to see that.
Wicked basically says what Chris is doing. You basically see that the Wicked Witch of the West, which she's not, they call her that. That's how she gets her name. It's I think a Glenda or something. She's not really wicked. They make her wicked, and they proclaim her wicked. Just because she didn't want to listen to the Wizard of Oz. Mm-hmm. And like Chris said, like this the whole story, like they kill her sister. They kill her sister as the Witch of the East. And that makes her come out of hiding. So it's a whole big thing. But yeah, the good witch is actually the bad witch, and Dorothy is actually bad as well because she fell for everything.
Dorothy's the victim. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's just in this place. Like this woman knew she could have sent her home at any time, and she didn't. And then people are like, oh, the Wicked Witch of the West, she's so evil. Like, no, she's not. They kill it. This chick killed her sister, and then like, why wouldn't she want revenge? And then of course, now the Munchkins, seeing that physical things can hurt the witch. The Munchkins that had guns should have turned and shot the other witch and be like, all right, problem solved. We don't need you anymore. We're good. But that wouldn't work for Glinda because Glinda would have had to leave. That's why Glinda was good that it calmed down the way it did. And she's like, no, you just follow this road.
Hey, Jackson, what's up? Nice to see you.
Dusty Brick is talking about. They also used to run the Godzilla movies all the time. They did. They used to run those Godzilla movies all the time on
Godzilla. You see the
channel.
Godzilla, the guy with the big costume on. You can see the
Yep.
zipper.
Yeah.
You can see the
Yep.
zipper on the back.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my favorite things that they used to do, and they did it on I think TNT for a while, but they used to do it on the local channel that we had here, which was TV 56 WLVI, and they used to do two things. It was the monster creature feature, and then they also used to have Kung Fu Theater, and Kung Fu Theater was on super early in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, you used to see all the Kung Fu movies back in the like you know the 18 Bronze Men and all this type of stuff. It wake up. My father used to wake up super early.
Those times are so
and just
great.
watch
Those
it.
times were.
Great.
Why can't times like God damn it? I wish time was like that again.
Yeah,
it's
you're
so
talking about,
it's so evil nowadays. It wasn't, but gosh, it was so simple, and the shows were better.
Yeah.
it was what 1986 or so.
Yeah.
That's
The
my
80s,
father worked
brother.
nights.
80s. Yep.
He worked nights, so when he so a lot of times like he'd be coming home early in the morning, but he used to love the Kung Fu movies, so he would sit there and he'd just watch them. See, he would like I would, he'd wake me up and then, go and just watch those movies. So I'd be on the couch and he'd eventually like fall asleep. But like we used to watch them all the time when I was little. Like, it was fun movies.
Yeah.
Oz never did nothing to the Tin Man. Nope,
he didn't give anything to the Tin Man. You're right. He gave him a fake heart. That's what he gave him.
Well, he sat out there rusted, just chilling in the forest.
Oh yeah, he was rusting.
I want to show you guys something. Blow me up real quick. This is what happens. This is why she wears bells on her neck. Look at her face. See the fuzz? She had a bunch of fuzz on her. She just took it off. She had a bunch of fuzz on her.
I see it. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, see. Oh, there it is.
She's getting into trouble.
Yeah.
What do you eat? What do you eat?
The bells are good.
She's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuzz. She's ripping apart her toys in the other room.
Yeah.
I like the look. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't see any fuzz. And then she opens them out. She opens them out, trying to get rid of the evidence. That's right.
No, my sister's cat's the exact same thing. She had two cats. One named Schizo, the other one's named Major. And like Major was like the Houdini of it, so he could get his collar off all the time. But like they put bells on for the exact same reasons, because they'd be ripping something up and you couldn't hear them coming.
Yeah,
but then with the bells, you hear them coming.
I had to have the same thing on my last dog. He had bells as well, and if you don't hear it, she's getting into trouble.
Exactly, and then that's the thing. Like we used to stop them. I was like, and then just sit there and look at you, and like go back and
I have a fish tank before. I had to put a metal screen on it because she kept on drinking out of it. And I'm like, that's my friggin' god dang it! That's my goddamn algae cultures. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. It's not good for you. And they're like, no.
Throw an algae in there. Stop it.
Yeah, we have insulation around the pipes. So like when they were babies, they used to love climbing up that thing. So you sit there and see them like almost at the ceiling, like what are they doing up there? And then so that's what prompted the bells, because it's like you hear him like, oh, he's on the hook again. Get him.
Papa, what are we talking about? The Great Powerful Oz was good.
Yeah, so that was the
Franco,
James Franco, and that one was pretty good.
Yeah,
I like that one. But also,
what was that on?
That came out in movies. I want to say about 10 years ago.
It's called Return to Oz. That was creepy. That woman with all those heads. Yeah, that was a good one. I think you can get that on the Disney Channel now. Was that Disney?
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. Well,
That's a creepy movie. About that?
So the Wizard of Oz, I think, is like a set of like 41 books. Like there's a lot of books.
Frank L. Baum wrote all those at the library I worked at. We still had some of them, but the originals. If you had some of those first printers, good money there.
Well, that's the same thing with if you have I would say, I think hardcover first printings of Stephen King books. Like my mother had my sister kind of destroyed it, but like my mother had first print hardcover of it with the slipcase and everything like we used to have. And then it's like, and so back in the day you don't think anything of it, but then fast forward like 40 years, it's like that book now first print with the slipcover is actually kind of expensive. It's not like not like crazy expensive, but it's like when you bought it back in the day for like $15, it's probably like $100 book now. So it's
from it too.
All that stuff. Like my mother has a whole Stephen King library of all, even Richard Bachman, all that stuff. She has all his everything.
Richard Bachman, that Seventh Tower, Dark Tower.
Dark Towers.
Dark Towers, The Shining. Actually, Salem's Lot, the remake that they did on that was on Max was awesome.
That was excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
I actually like the old one too. I like the old
So
one.
do
but the
I,
new one
but
was
the
really
vampire
good.
was more creepier in the window this time.
Oh yeah, that
They're in
and then
the
like
boat
when
there.
they're in the town. What sold me it was in the trailer when like they're just sitting and they're looking around, and then you see all the vampires just hanging out at the traffic light. I was like, that's
it was
sick.
good.
That's good stuff. Like we need more of that. We need more of that. It doesn't have to be gore fest. We just need more like good horror movies, good scary movies. Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
make you jump.
sign me
I
up.
knew there was a damn good horror movie with some chainsaw killing in it. I like that Chainsaw Texas Massacre.
Oh man, and it's creepy too when you actually look up the actual history behind that.
Mm-hmm.
How they came up with that
What
story.
that freaky guy? What was his
Ed
Ian
Gein.
or Ed
Ed
Gein?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
lived in my state.
He was doing
Where they got
things
that
with those
story from.
bodies
That was
too.
creepy.
Yeah, taking those women and taking the women and doing stuff to them. Nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got part of that story for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from that guy. That serial.
Wearing the skin of the people.
Yes.
What a weird guy.
Making furniture.
Yeah, bone furniture.
And that's a small bitty town too. I've been through there.
Toby Hooper's uncle told him the story of the Ed Gein thing up there. Was it Minnesota or something? Or?
No, Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. Okay.
Yeah, it's in Wisconsin.
So yeah. And man, the story, his brother ended up dying in a fire. And the mom always resented the Ed Gein because she wanted the brother to live, and the mom was probably drinking. But the whole thing is just horrible. And then Ed Gein wasn't, the sharpest knife in the drawer to begin with. So it's you don't want to treat this guy with kid gloves. You don't want to make him Leatherface. But
it was creepy. Yeah, Al, watch the new one if you haven't seen it yet. Yeah,
the new one's good. It's really good. I actually
terror.
I liked it so much it made me want to actually kind of read the book. I'm like, And I know my mother has it. I was like, I should check that out and see if I can check that out. Just because it was just a really cool story, and I was like that was just a fun one, and I like how they did that. So actually, I remember I think it was I'm still kind of wanting to see if I can find that because I know that book actually scared my mother at one point because we went to there used to be this campground called Outdoor World. It used to be up in Maine, and she was reading one night and everything like that, and it was like raining, and she heard something that was like it sounded like a little bit more. It was like a tapping.
Never seen that. Never. It came out in 2013. No, Papa's. He sent me a link to the Great and Powerful Oz. Came out in 2013. It says it's adventure family fantasy is what it's called.
It's a good one. It's definitely worth watching.
I'll definitely check that out, Papa.
But yeah, my mother had been she had been reading it, in the little trailer that we were hanging out in, and I guess like there was like a pine cone or something like that, like got shaken loose by the rain and hit the top of the trailer, and she it was like pop, and she's like, you know what? That's enough reading for the night. I'm good. It was like dark, and then she's just reading by herself, just kind of chilling, and all of a sudden it made the noise. She's like, I'm done. She's like, so she must have been in a scary part. But I have to say, like, sometimes when you read, when you look into those stories, as movies, it's like, it does make me kind of curious. Like, I wonder what the book was like. So go back and check out the book.
Well, this has been a eventful show.
You're almost on 3 hours, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it. And and if anybody wants to chit chat while we're still talking backstage, you're more than welcome. And here's the link. But let's go down the line. You got anything going on? Great Legend? Anything?
Nothing going on. I just want each and every one of y'all to make sure you check out Whodat and Bleecker Street Comics when they bring to you the Band of Brothers auction with Papa Wheelie, Cali Comics, sometimes Biggie Shack is there, or B Square, and also one of our other OGs on that is good old K-Pop Junkie. I think I said her name, yeah. But Papa Wheelie and K-Pop, two of the best. and you just can't stop. But anyways, Whodat, thank you so much. Boston, thank you so much. And it was great also hanging out with Papa Wheelie here. And who's the other person in here? Else in here? It's the G Spot himself. Yeah,
Kyle Walker was in there.
Kyle was here
Kyle was
too.
in here, yeah, man. All y'all are the best. Y'all know y'all are, and God bless you. And I pray for y'all all the damn time. Because man, the community, man, it's just so freaking good. There's so many good people, so many good channels. Just make sure you subscribe to everyone, because everyone has something different to offer. You know, we ain't no cookie cutters up in here. Everyone has different likes, dislikes, and you got to see them to believe them. So make sure you check everyone out and give them a good shout out and tell them the great legend sent you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna just highlight this guy. He has sweet chin music. Probably he's streaming all the time on Fortnite. He does his you'll see his notification when he does his lip singing as well, and he's part of the Band of Brothers auction. What else am I missing? Papa is that? Oh, you pop on church every now and then with Bleecker Street. He's typing some other stuff that he might have going on, but Papa Willie shows up a lot of times, a lot of places, and when he does his lives and he invites people on, just jump on, man. He's a welcoming double fingers to the community. So
Spidey's Outback. He's on Spidey's Outback as well.
oh yeah, Spidey's Outback. I couldn't think about everything else.
On my show once in a while too.
Yes, he does. Yes,
Hell
he
yeah.
does. So definitely appreciate you as well. G-Man.
Hey guys, thank you so much, Whodat. This was fun. It was fun hanging out with you guys. You guys are wonderful. Make sure you go check out Whodat, check out their auction, all that good stuff. We do our shows every Saturday at noon. We got another show coming up here this noon. You want to come there live? Awesome. But please go check out Whodat. Go get him check out his new join. Go check it out.
Yes.
So, love you guys. Thank you so much. It was fun. Thank you.
Yes. I'm gonna go to Chris. Because he's been doing the Fantastic Forum. He's been doing a lot of stuff. So shout out to Chris.
Yep, we had an episode a couple days ago. So if you haven't checked that, go back and check out that. Let's see. Tomorrow's the hunt. We're doing the war games. So come go to Tony Sanders' channel tomorrow and check us out on that.
Highlight Dusty's comment.
Yeah, I did when you were talking.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we got that going tomorrow. So check us out on Tony Sanders' channel doing war games tomorrow. Church on Sunday, and I will probably do another Fantastic Forum before I end up going back to work, because I end up going back. My vacation ends on basically the 2nd, so basically the 1st, and then first official day back is the 2nd. So I probably do at least one more. Before I end up going back to work. So I will shoot for most likely either Monday or Tuesday with that. But other than that, I'm around. So you'll see me popping up somewhere. But definitely tomorrow, check us out on the hunt.
Yeah, so this probably won't be our last show. Well, never mind. This is going to be our last show probably till the new year. But like Chris said, he'll do a Fantastic Forum before then, and so we'll jump on there. So definitely, if you see that and spots available, you want to chit chat, come join. Because spots are limited. They are limited. Yep, but but shout out Dusty. He said they'll be back Saturday for the Count Call crew, 9:30 ish. So definitely check their end of the year show. If it's open mic, I'll join and wish my brothers a happy New Year, because that'll be close to New Year. So hopefully, so I'll definitely pay attention to that on Saturday.
Yeah, I know Matt's got to be down because of the year that we're having with the Patriots, because he was he was not happy about that.
It's going down, but yeah, like G-Man said, I'm doing something new. Because I don't get as much influence in the super chats. So I said, let me do something for the channel members, and I just was going to go over the top. So I am doing my giveaway as a channel membership giveaway, and I'm just gonna go forth and do it like that, so I can do good, very solid books. And this one, I've been doing every like around Christmas time, but it ends in February. The end of February, that's when it's gonna end. But I always do like this time. I always do like the best one ever. I say best one ever, the best one of the year. But
Nice.
these are all the books that are gonna be for this giveaway. Also, like I said, the Noble one is going to be in as well. So they have different levels of the membership. You know, they got I think $1.99, they got a $2.99, and so on and so forth. And that amount gets you as many entries. And say you're a member for like, say since this giveaway started December and ends in February. Say if you're a member December, January, that means you get that times two. So if you have the $9 or the $10, it's 10 entries times two, 10 entries times three, so on and so forth. So that's how that's going to work. I think that's pretty cool. I think that'll get some nice key books, nice good books. First, and then I want to say
paying the lights in your house.
but also I want to say thank you to everybody having us. Me and Chris had a great year doing this. It's been very fun, challenging in some cases with my internet. And then in other cases, when I basically I'm still sick right now, if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm getting better. So thank you for all the people that send me DMs, and I hope everybody got their cards. I know a few people haven't gotten it yet, but I tried to send out as many as I can to everybody. Some people might have slipped my mind. Some people, but it's always next year. I do have like a checklist, that I'm going to have, and then I'm just going to add to that and try to keep it going. It'll be something I'm just going to keep going from year to year. And it's going to be X-Men again next year until I run out. Then we'll do another adventure when I run out of the X-Men postcards. But lastly, I did have a box to unbox, so we'll unbox this. I forgot I had this because this actually took like 12 to 14 days to come in. So yeah, the mail was so slow. This was supposed to come in. This was supposed to come in like last Friday. Like it was supposed to come in like way before holidays, but it got delayed. And it just sat for like 5 days before it got to my destination. So it's actually, man, I hate when they put the blue tape. I like when they put the blue tape, but I hate it because I'll let blue tape off so I can show you guys the books. But it's a 2-book like lot that goes together, and they're from a pedigree. But they're raw, which is even better. So I'll show off what they are once I get all of this tape off, which is great. They tape it up, and you can see what you got, and what you paid for them, but like I said, just you gotta get all that stuff off. So let me get all that stuff off. Shout out to who's this? Flip Mode Comics. So the first book, this is something Matt would like, a boy from the Comic Hall crew. This is issue 5. We'll start. I'm not gonna say the name correctly, but the Jungle Girl. Issue 5. Golden Age.
Very nice.
Nyoka.
That's the way I say it. I mean,
very nice.
You might be right. And then blue tape got stuck on the book. The other book is issue 22, which is in better condition.
Oh my goodness!
I meant to change the Mylar because the Mylar kind of busted at the bottom.
Very nice.
But yeah, this is issue 22. Her on top of the lion, but this is from the Bobby Blue collection.
Very nice, Russell.
From the Bobby Blue collection. So thank you to Flip Mode for the deal on these. This one's a lower grade. It's probably like a 2.5.
Who cares?
3.0. But
nice.
the age, this one's really nice. This one's really, really nice. Really nice. It's probably like a 7. Which is,
and what's the significance behind it? Whodat?
There's no significance. It's just Golden Age. Just Golden Age. Probably low print.
You got a date stamp on the other one?
This one, I think. This one is like initials.
Okay.
But this is from like this guy who collected his name. His name was Bobby.
Yep.
And he ended up like getting rid of the whole collection. So he documented everything.
Nice.
And it does get what you call it, like the little label.
Yep.
So like CGC sends it in because I actually have a Bobby Blue
Nice.
collection book, and it just says Bobby Blue collection on the cover.
Nice.
So,
Very nice.
So yeah, it's really nice book.
Congratulations.
1947 and 1948. This one
Beautiful.
is 1948. This is 1947. So
Nice.
there you go. So there you go. Little golden age that I'm just going to rebag.
Love
one
it.
of them because it was a Mylar like busted on it. But that's it, man. Again, appreciate everybody. Hopefully everybody had a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. If we don't see you on graphic content, but we will see you on other things. Have a happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
We'll probably be back once Chris gets back on his schedule and we know what's going on, and my schedule as well, because I'm kind of off of work as well. I can go back Monday, then I'm off a couple of days, so it's like then I'm like go back for like a week, and then I'm off like 2 days because of the convention. So it's like so I'm like I might work like 7 days out of the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. So, but yeah, appreciate you guys for joining. Anybody who wants to join and chit chat, that includes you, Al, or anybody else, you're more than welcome to. Bobby as well. I'll stick around backstage for a little while. But you guys have a good one. Band of Brothers auction coming soon. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's get this.
Big. Think positive. Never show any sign of weakness. Always go for the throat. Buy low, sell high. Fear, that's the other guy's problem. Nothing you have ever experienced can prepare you for the unbridled carnage you're about to witness. The Super Bowl, the World Series, they don't know what pressure is. In this building, it's either kill or be killed. You make no friends in the pits and you take no prisoners.
You son of a bitch.
We happy? Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.